I had to cut short my work today and unplug all my gear, all the actual studio, because there's been some problem with electricity. There's some fire going on around here close to our area. Anyways, somebody commented, and I have received different comments and questions regarding my compressors and what I use for the submix, and especially with the Wave Puke Child, which is a Fairchild based or style of a compressor, and I use that as a mid and size compressor for the general mix. And the mid-size compressors, if you don't know what it is, what's a mid-size compression, you can go and Google it or anything. I don't want to get into all the details of what mid-size it is, but what it is actually you can actually compress within the same compressor that divides the signal, or you can actually separate and compress only the middle part of the actual audio signal, which will be the kick or the drum of the kick and the snare and the actual bass, which anything that should be right in the center. And you can compress that and tweak it, and you can actually have a setting for that and then have a different setting for the actual left and right. And it's very useful for my submix. Yeah, Melina, I'm here babysitting and doing a quick vlog. So anyways, that's how I use that compressor. Another tip as well that I learned from the Recording Revolution is a great channel. Graham, I've been following him for years now. I'll put a link below. I'm pretty sure you guys know him, the Recording Revolution. And you know, I just wanna let you guys know that I have learned a lot from that channel. And one of the techniques that I use is putting on each individual track an SSL strip channel. What that does is, even by just modifying a little bit each channel with the SSL, what it does is like actually creates like a virtual SSL console. And I think that was a great idea. You know, I have many plugins, but I've been experimenting with different ones. And obviously the first plugins that I use on every individual channel will be first an EQ and then a compressor. Now with the SSL strip channel, you can actually have all that in one. It comes with an actual EQ and a compressor, and it's a great idea. I have been doing that for some time now, and I have my whole, on every individual track I put an SSL channel, and I actually save time and energy as well, and not get an individual EQ, an individual compressor. But I have to admit, I experiment a lot. I don't just stick with one way of doing things when it comes to mixing and mastering. And with the sub as well, with the actual auxiliary track, I usually use a few EQs and then compressors and then a limiter at the end. And the Fairchild style is one of my favorite. I mean, even if you don't touch at all the actual compressor, it does something, because all these plugins have been modeled after the original, and the circuits and the electronics and the tubes and the capacitors and whatnot. And even by just running the signal through it, it does something to the actual signal, and it creates some more I don't know if it's some kind of like harmonics content or something, or some kind of like saturation. Very, very subtle, but it does something to it. So anyways, man, I just wanted to really log in today and leave you guys with some kind of content for you. And as you can see, I don't have in the background my studio, because it's all shut down. It just went off throughout a couple of hours, you know, and I have to unplug everything, even from the socket, from the walls, to make sure that it's secure. And that's that, man. You know, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for all the love and support, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, man. Thanks again, and see you on the other side of success.